Hello everyone, this is Amista. I just got a really awesome question in my email and I just thought, well, I'm sitting here in front of the computer right now anyway, why don't I just do a video about this? Because this kind of comes up actually a lot in some of the comments on my other videos. So I'll just read you this question. It's from someone named Natalia. And she says, I was wondering, why is it important or not to read cards in reverse? And so the short answer to that is it's really not important whether you read the cards in reverse or not. What's important is that you decide how you're going to handle the cards, whether you're going to read them in reverse or not, and you decide um, about you decide using what works for you. Each psychic has their own, and each tarot reader has their own way of handling that. I like to say that we all have our own psychic language, and to me, that's talking about that communication that goes back and forth between us and spirit. We all have those things that we understand as certain signals for ourselves, so that we know different things are coming up. And for most of us, those signals are all different. So if it works for you and if your spirit language um, is good at getting across ideas to you without you having to read reversals, then maybe you don't want to do that. If you have a spirit language that allows for reversals, then if that's what's more comfortable for you, that's what you want to do. I can tell you that for me, I prefer to read reversals. The way I have my spirit language set up is my agreement with God is that if a card comes in reverse, that's my clue that I can't just go with the traditional meaning of that card. I have to feel around for what's the thing that's a little bit different here. So, something that comes up pretty commonly if I have a reversed card is that whatever is indicated by that card is going to be happening, but there's a delay in time before it's going to happen. So look for it to happen. Know that it's coming in, just not today, not when we're reading right now. There's a time delay. Another thing that happens quite commonly with my reversals is they turn out to be shared experiences. So if I have a card that says that, oh, that somebody is learning something new, um, and it comes in reversed, one of the ways that that might be translated for me is that this person is learning something new as a part of a group. Maybe this person is taking a class and they're learning as a part of a group at university or at college or even, in high school. Doesn't really matter where, but this person is not learning that thing alone, can be the way that that comes in. A lot of people don't like to use reversals because they see reversals as negative. Many of the times when my reversals come in, the way that I work my spirit language, they're not necessarily negative. In fact, most of the time they really aren't. If you ever listen to me translate the cards in my weeklies, you can see that many times a reversed card really is not negative at all. But for some people who read, that's how they read their cards. When they see a reversal, then they know that that is a negative version of whatever the upright would be. Um, I don't hold with that. And then there are people who don't read reversals at all. I do know some people who don't read reversals because they feel they are negative and they just don't want to go there. For me, I feel like if I'm going to be reading for somebody, I want to give them an accurate picture of what is going on and what is coming down the line towards them. And so for me, I don't want to rule out messages that can be very important, but maybe aren't the easiest to hear. Because if you can't pass along those messages and give somebody a heads up that something's coming down the road, you miss out on an opportunity to let them prepare for whatever that thing may be so that they can have an outcome that would be better than if they didn't know it was coming down the road. So I, even if I thought reversals were all bad, I would probably still read them just so people would have that opportunity to prepare for things that might be coming if they weren't good. So that was a really fantastic question. Thank you for sending it to me, Natalia. And there you have it. I know a lot of you have wondered before, gosh, why does Amista have so many reversals when she does a reading? Now you know. It just means that, the card is not exactly what it would appear to be if it was upright, and I have to do a little bit more work. I have to actually be intuitive to figure out what it means. So anyway, that's that. Everybody have a fantastic evening, day, morning, wherever you are, whatever you applies as you watch this. And I'll see you here next time. Peace out.